Hello and welcome to more War of the Spark draft. Ooh, why does this always happen? So we have Obnixilus's Cruelty and Obnixilus in the same pack. I like both these cards though. The rest of the pack's terrible also. I mean, this card's good, but I really don't think playing creatures is the way to win. I kind of feel like taking Cruelty is better because it's more splashable. Like, I love Obnixilus, but it's not really good for the killing your opponent's creatures because you end up down a card. So this honestly might be a better card. And we can pass that, it's fine splashing a single Cruelty, and maybe we can wheel like a transmutation or something, but yeah, none of those other cards are great. Another Bond of Revival, jeez. Okay, I think the best card in this pack is definitely Grateful Apparition. We just passed a good proliferate card, but this card's amazing. Like, if you have this plus Dovin, you just keep hitting your opponent, that's so good. And maybe Aven Eternal is the next best card. Dovin's good too. After playing with Dovin, he does lock down opposing creatures and stuff, but I'm gonna take the Apparition. There's a really high upside on this card. Ooh, okay. Lawrune Enforcer is the best card in the pack. I'm not a huge fan of Ugin's Conjurant. It can be cast for big, but you can block it with some creatures and it survives, so I don't think I want to take that. Plus, I just don't like playing creatures in this format. For the same reason, I'm almost considering taking Guild Globe over Lawrune Enforcer. I think white's the worst color, and it's by a large margin, but white is a really good color to splash, and it has good removal. But I do love Guild Globe. I'm going to take the Enforcer. It's good enough that I think I can pass a Guild Globe. And that's why I wanted the Guild Globe. Exactly for this card. Yeah. So I could take Nahiri and stay on topic, but Nahiri is not that amazing. She basically reads 4 mana, kill a tapped creature, gain 3 life. That's usually what she ends up being. I'm going to take this card. It has such a high ceiling, and we could just honestly get rid of both of these, or even just this, and have a really solid deck. Ooh, okay. I got to take this Spark. I think we're going to want to delve into white a little bit, and this card deals with all the problematic cards. I love Mana Geode. I love Spark Harvest, but this card is real nice. And seeing it go this late means black and white are somewhat open. I mean, what is this, 5th pick Despark? So that's a good sign. Seeing basically casualties into Despark means, wow. Yeah, I'll take 2. I mean, we're passing another Guild Globe, but this card's awesome. And if we're just going to keep getting fed it, then maybe we're just black-white with a... I don't know if this is a light splash, but... Follow this up with Aid the Fallen. I like. Enforcer Griffin's good, but 5 mana is a lot to spend. And then Silverwing, I like Spark Reaper a little bit, but I just don't want to play creatures. The same reason Aid the Fallen is not the best card here. I don't think No Escape is really the pick. I'm just going to take Aid the Fallen. This card is, I think, the highest upside. Now I can take New Horizons, helps us cast Casualties. Toll of the Invasion is actually a decent card. The more I see this format play out, the more I think it matters, the late game matters. And this is not the best mana fixing. I don't think we're going to be base green, but I really don't want to main deck this card. I'll take New Horizons. Okay, now we get Honor the God Pharaoh. Basically, I'm taking this because I don't think any of the other cards are really that playable. Ooh, Bulwark Giant. Okay, that's a good one. I do like that card. So now... none of the Guild Globes wheeled, but I can pick up, I guess, a Spark Reaper. This lets us trade random amass tokens for cards in life. It's a 2/3, which is kind of a relevant body. I don't know. It could get there. I'll take the Redemption. I did play it in a previous draft, and it kind of overperformed. If you're going really late, this card can do some busted stuff. And I'm not going to play any of the rest of those. I'll take the 2-drop. I think black seems open. And we could just stay in black-white. I would love to be able to splash this card, but we passed all the Guild Globes. So we passed the Guild Globes to take Despark, which I think is better. And then this happens. I'm not that mad. We could probably just take Kaya and be okay, but this card is amazing. So good. We cast this for 6. You make a 4/4. You're up 2 cards. You usually get to ambush a creature. It's so powerful. Tyrant Scorn is good. I would love a Gateway Plaza, but Kaya is also just that good, and it's in the colors that we are. Ooh. Speaking of something that's in the colors that we are, Death Sprout, I think, gives me enough reason to go into green that I'm going to take it. I would love to get an Epiphany as well, but this card's just great. Centaur Nurturer. I like Tidebearer Giant, but I think this card actually wheels more often than not. And I think we're in the classic situation of splashing green for fixing. But, that helps sometimes. Ooh, okay. I'll take a Liliana's Triumph. On color, good removal. Cast it early, kill small creatures. Cast it late, kill big creatures. Other than that, there's maybe a Lazotep Reaver. Yeah, this card's way better. Ooh, now we have a choice. So we have Liliana's Triumph, but there's also a Mana Geode. And Mana Geode makes green like more feasible. I think I still want to take the Triumph. It's just a much, much better card. And if we can find fixing later, maybe? Maybe not. I think I take Topple the Statue for the sideboard. I'm not doing anything else here. I might even main deck this. It does like draw you a card, so you can like basically use it to tap like a 4-power attacker, gain 4 life, draw a card. We'll see if it's main deckable. Not much in this pack. I guess I take a Bond of Insight because if we do end up splashing blue, we have a lot of good cards to get back. And now I think I probably have to start taking some Enforcer Griffins because we do need a way to win the game, and 3/4 flyers are a pretty good way to win the game. I think Gateway Plaza is better than Mana Geode in this deck. I would love to take a Bulwark Giant or a Forced Landing, but this is definitely necessary in this deck. Martyr for the Cause. I don't love. Davriel's Shadow Fugue is interesting. Wait, what is... Oh, there's cards hiding over here. I don't really have much to proliferate. I don't really care about a 2-mana play. And there are some matchups where this card is good. Now we'll take the Martyr, because it is a good 2-drop. I think Grazer gains haste. So Bond of Revival maybe could be good. If I get a creature that's worth reanimating, like Niv Mizzet or something, then I'll probably play that card. I think I'm kind of probably locked into playing Spark Reaper, but I would like to cut these. And if we can play this, it's going to be awesome in the deck. But it is a little... no, it's not suspect, because we can get back Aid the Fallen. Ooh. So, Domri not really for this deck, but we can take a second Death Sprout and be pretty happy about that. Passing a Guild Globe, but like, this card's fixing, basically, kind of. I was just gonna say that this deck, wow, I want this whole pack. Ashiok is an amazing win condition. Dreadhorde Invasion, amass 1 and lose 1 life. Do we have life gain? Not really, but I know the token gains lifelink over time. So if we could play this turn 2, it's going to be pretty solid. And that's pretty good with Spark Reaper. That being said, there's also Ashiok, also Cruelty. Like, I want these 3 cards in my deck. If I could take these 3, I think my deck would just be finished. Ashiok's probably a pretty reliable win condition. You lose 1 life and amass 1. So you get a 1/1. But it does give us inevitability. Like, no matter what, we're going to get tokens and kill our opponent with them. Kind of just like Ashiok, though. We play her early. We have Aid the Fallen to get her back, too. So even if she dies. Yeah. Now, oh, man. This pack has been great so far. I think I just take the Cruelty. Oh, on all these. Literally all of them. Maybe because of how much... Let's see. I'm probably cutting those. Maybe because of how much removal I have, I just want to take Davriel. Because if we get him down early, he's going to be like a 4-for-1. And we really have no way to make card advantage happen right now. And we can get something like a Divine Arrow. It hurts to pass this card, but I think I do. Spark Harvest or Divine Arrow. Both good cards. Spark Harvest kills anything, but it costs more. I'm going to take the Harvest. I think we can wheel at least 1. Wow. The Elder Spell, huh? Kill a bunch of Planeswalkers and pump something up. I like the artwork. I don't know if that card is good enough for limited. Like, it's a decent sideboard card. I'm deciding between Tidebearer Giant and Bulwark Giant. And I think the extra card is more relevant than the life. Wow. Okay, well, I mean, I'm playing this. And ask and you shall receive. Man, that was a good sequence of cards. That was amazing. Okay. I'm pretty happy about that. We already have 1 Bulwark Giant, so I'll take the Sword's Thirst. It is really good early on. And now I almost want to play this. Because Mina's Transmutation or a Kroll Stinger. Stinger, I think, is Transmutation gives us an out to the gods. I always have to remember that. So at least it's a good sideboard card. Not playing that. Our mana's a little suspect. So right now, Grateful Apparition is good with Davriel, Ashiok, Kaya, and that's it. So I could definitely see cutting this, but we'll see what else I get. We did it! Yes! Okay, mana geode. Perfect, perfect. Okay, now our mana's good. And I don't mean that like jokingly. We have 1, 2, 3 green sources already. I think I have to play 2 forests, and that lets us Death Sprout for a second green for Casualties of War. Maybe I just play 1 forest. 1 forest gives us 4 green sources. 1, 2. We might be able to make it work with 2 forests, because white is more or less a splash. We can cut this. I like the Enforcer Griffin. Ashiok is our win con, and we can get her back with Aid the Fallen. Alrune Enforcer. I don't love this card. I know you can like go off if you do turn 2 Apparition into turn 3 Ashiok, but I can't imagine our deck actually pulling that off. Right now this is 23. Charity Extractor, Shadow Fugue. Oh, why did that go in the sideboard? I think I wanted to cut that. Yeah, that looks better. This is good top end. Like our top end is great. Enforcer Griffin seems a little necessary. And the rest of our cards are just keep us alive early. Oh, Spark Reaper is not, it's not the best card, but it does keep us alive. I think basically I'm at the point where I think that's it. I'm deciding between these 2 cards. I guess Heartwarming Redemption is also not, sorry, I just hit my microphone. This card's not impossible. You only want it late game, but we have 3 red sources. I'm not going to play any mountains. It's basically going to be like, we have this card so that we're going to win the late game no matter what, because we just discard excess lands, and that draws us into spells like Ashiok. I think that's better than a Spark Reaper. What does our mana look like right now? No mountains. Time Wipe's double white, but honestly, we can probably get away with like 2 plains. We want 2 forests, because we don't need, maybe 3 plains. We only need a single blue for Ashiok. What does this look like? We still get 1 more land. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 black sources. That's a lot. That's way too much. We're going to go down to like 10 black sources. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white sources. I think 7 is okay. So we're going to add a plains. I just got to make sure this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 black. 10 black is totally safe. And then 4, 5, 7 white. 1, 2, 3, 5 green. And then right now just a single blue for the time wipe. Maybe Bond of Insight is better than Heartwarming Redemption. I'm just worried about this milling us. But this does draw 2 cards. I mean, we can just get back Ashiok and that's like okay. Yeah, this makes our mana a lot better, because now I can add a second. Well, the 1 island is okay, because that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, basically 6 blue sources, and then I can add plains in a forest or something, because we really want to be able to cast Death Sprout, and that can find our island. And double white for Time Wipe is okay. I'm tempted to cut this. I really, really do want to cut this card. It doesn't really add to our game plan. I'm cutting it, and I'm going to put back Heartwarming Redemption maybe. I decided Redemption was a bit too suspect. I just put in Spark Reaper, and then again we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 black sources, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 white sources, 3, 4, 6 green, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, basically 6 blue sources. And that seems okay. Basically, we're going to cast Ashiok and then get her back with Aid the Fallen. And if we cast Bond of Insight and they mill Ashiok, we can get Aid the Fallen at least. So that's the deck. See you guys round 1. This might be the perfect hand. I'm definitely keeping this. Hopefully our opponent's not like super aggressive. We're going to play Swamp because we have Sorin's Thirst. But if we can survive long enough, Time Wipe should do the rest. That is acceptable. Turn 2. Gateway Plaza. Is that all our planes? No, we have a lot more planes. If they don't do anything, turn 3 Ashiok might just win the game. The Healy. Yeah, we're just gonna get Ashiok down. I don't know what color to play. I guess we need double white for time wipe. And we can still cast Ashiok, yeah. Is it gonna at least get to mill them twice? And that might just be enough to win. Let's see what's in their deck. Wow. Sky Theater Strix, Ashiok, Spellkeeper Weird, Manticore. A little worried about Ashiok, but that's okay. Please be a creature. Let me use Epiphany. Sure. Making our job easy. 2 bottom, 2 top. That's always the case. Every time. Forest. So let's do that. Ashiok mills you. Last turn. We can cast Death Sprout if we need, but I'm not worried yet. I'm okay with Ashiok just getting hit for 2. Opponent's still drawing cards. Another Death Sprout. So mill you again. Whoa. Good play. So they have Hexproof, so that fizzles, but kind of feel like just casting Time Wipe to make sure Ashiok can put him down to 12 cards. It's going to be hard to beat Saheeli with them having 6 cards in hand, though. So maybe we just jam this Enforcer Griffin instead, and then save Time Wipe for when things get a little bit more sketchy. Because they're going to have a lot of servos. They have to suicide their servos into Ashiok to actually kill her. But the late game really favors us now. And we can get back Ashiok with Aid the Fallen. Flux Channeler is an issue. This deck looks sweet. Sure. Wow, they can Saheeli make a copy of Flux Channeler? Yeah. They should have done that before casting their spells, but it is what it is. 1, 2. Yep. I kind of like Bulwark Giant into Time Wipe, but how much damage are we taking? If they kill Bulwark Giant, take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, probably like 10, 11, 12. That seems okay. We're just trying to get max value here. And it's really hard for red or blue-red to kill Bulwark Giant. And if they bounce it, then we just gain the life back. But Time Wipe, Bulwark Giant, Time Wipe is going to be pretty sick. Alright. I hope we're not dead. I'm just going to F6. This is gross. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And a Spellkeeper Weird. Alright, I think we have gotten max value out of this. What do you guys think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. Next turn, we can even go like Bulwark Giant, Spark Harvest down Saheeli. Or, if they do nothing, just Spark Harvest Saheeli. That card's fine with me. We get a 5-6. Saheeli goes up. So we Death Sprout this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab a Swamp. Play a Forest. Go ahead. And next turn we can Death Sprout and cast the Griffin. Burning Prophet, sure. Firemind Vessel. So 2, 5. We can still Death Sprout after casting the Enforcer Griffin. I kind of like that. I'm actually not that worried about the Burning Prophet, but I want to hold this up. I collapse Electrum. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that does kill it. Okay. Good card. We're just taking 1. I don't care about that. But I think I do still kill the Electroman. Yeesh. Okay, that was a good play. Yeah, Time Twist to make a token. Is this a May? Okay. And that was... Oh, no. And I did it on end step. So it comes back at end of turn and kills my Bulwark Giant, I think. They have 1. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It only does 5. Okay. I have to make sure, though, because that's going to be pretty bad if it's not. Pop out your graveyard. 1. That's a creature. That's a creature. That's a creature. 2, 3, 4, 5. And this only does 5, and this is 6 toughness. Okay, we can do this. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3. Guess we're casting a Bulwark Giant. Casualties of War. If we cast it, we just die to the Cyclops. Yeah. Opponent's really fighting the good fight. Okay. We can deal with both of these right now. In fact, Chandra's going to kill them. We're going to take 7 and fall to 3. Ooh, Dispark is perfect. I think we can cast both. So we can Dispark the Chandra, and then Casualties of War, the Saheeli, Electroman, and their Mountain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Casualties of War. Oh, and we can kill an artifact too. Yeah, we're going to start there. Destroy target artifact, creature, land, planeswalker. So artifact is you, creature is you, land. I don't know if her dying counts as that. I don't think this should kill me, but we're about to find out. Okay, good. We got Bulwark Giant. Opponent's top decking. That was a good sequence of plays, I might say. Oh, that's a good card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Firemine Vessel. Go. I I don't know if I have any other ways to gain life. Oh, Sorin's Thirst would be a good top deck. Yep. Down to 5. Okay, we can beat that. Attacking with both. Block here. Do I have to kill something? So this puts us down to 2. I don't think I have to kill something here. Okay. Let's untap and draw and see what I draw. Leona's Triumph is also good. So let's Cruelty down the Eternal. Pass turn. And we're going to Liliana's Triumph here. They attack and step. I guess there's no reason to let them know. Ooh, okay. Suppose I do this now. Because they're going to sacrifice one of these anyway. Do I Spark Harvest the zombie? They have 4 cards left. I think I wait. Because if they play a flyer, like another Aven Eternal, then I'll feel pretty silly. We win! Haha! Take that. And Veers SC, I think, is one of the trophy leaders. So if we can beat them, we're doing some good stuff. This card seems oddly good against the Saheeli, right? Or is it Saheeli? Yeah. I think the Saheeli. 1/5 lifelink like does a lot of stuff, and they had a bunch of 1/1s. That being said, we might just have enough removal to outlast them. Like, how do they beat all this removal? I don't think they do. Let's just keep it. Did they go first? They went first. This hand is suspect, but it does have an Ashiok, and if we draw 2 lands, we can Firemine, plus we're on the draw. I think you got to keep these types of hands. Okay, 1 land or any blue-black land lets us Ashiok soon. Ooh, Davriel on turn 3 should be gross if they don't play anything good. Flex channel. Okay. So I can get down Ashiok now, but then no way to protect her. I can also Davriel my opponent only 1 time. I think I wait. Because we have Time Wipe coming down soon. Yep. Nothing. Alright. I don't think this opponent would play Crush Descent, but you never know. Ugh. Brutal. I didn't see it last game. Maybe they decided it was a good sideboard against my deck. That, I think, lost the game. Well, we could still top deck an island at any point. Game log. Crush Descent, man. They 1 on the bottom and 3 on top. Nice. Take 5. Plains. Alright, play Griffin. I imagine it gets bounced, but we're just trying to buy time. Underdrake is fine. Oh man, a Plains off the top would be gross. Or, not Plains. Island. We have literally 1 in the deck, though. I can't believe they had the Crush Descent. Take 5. Death Sprout. You know, our mana's not been super kind here. Play a Davriel. Trying to play for the late game here. Go. If they have a bounce, we're just dead, though. Okay. Me. We are taking 6. Island wins. Well, doesn't win, but keeps us alive for longer. Unless they have another Crush Descent. Leona's Triumph. I don't think that does it. Let's see what's in their hand, though. Even Eternal. They didn't play it. So they probably had another Crush Descent. I wish there was a way to know. Anyway, moving on to game 3. I almost feel like I want to be on the play. Yeah, I think I do want to be on the play. Go first. Can't really mulligan this. Swamp. Okay. Well, that's an Enforcer Griffin at least. That card's pretty good against most of their deck. We just gotta hope for like no Ashioks coming down next turn, because that would be the end of us. Remember what I said, deck? Remember what I said? Okay. Don't care about any of those. If we lose our island, that's a little upsetting though. Ashiok's so hard for us to beat. Now if they just hold up Crush Descent, I don't even know how I win. Even Eternal. So I'm going to turn off auto yields. Let the Even Eternal enter and kill it now. The Spark doesn't even deal with it. Okay. Forcer Griffin, get in there. Spark Harvest and T-Spark are gone. We still got good cards in our deck, and they didn't hit the island, which is important. Okay, let's attack Ashiok. Yep. Now we can resolve Bulwark Giant, though. So they get 1 more mill, but we at least have stuff in play. Island. No, they hit our Ashiok. Okay, that's... Oh, they hit the island, too. And Firemine Vessel and Gateway Plaza are gone. So we have 1 more blue card left in the whole deck. And Ashiok's up to 5 loyalty. Yeah. Goalkeeper weird. conveniently playing around Despark. Ooh, okay. So we have Triumph, Cruelty, and then we can kill Ashiok. All these games have been about Ashiok. But now we have 6 power in play and our opponent's stuck on blue. Where's Dambreaker? That's fine. I'm gonna draw. So let's exile that. Hit you. Play Spark Reaper. We might actually be able to beat this Ashiok nonsense. No, they hit the mountain. Thunder Drake plus another spell. Burning Prophet. Okay. Horn's Thirst is actually a good draw here. Swing. We can trade Spark Reaper for Thunder Drake. That seems not the best. Right? If we attack like this, they just block here. We're gonna do it. There we go. So, turn off auto yields, let the combat damage resolve, and then we thirst down the Drake, and then pass turn. Okay, they have 1 card left. We might actually pull this out. Oh, Kaya. I don't want to run into Crush Descent, so I'm just going to attack here. Really no need. Opponent needs to do something next turn. Burning Prophet. Need the Fallen. That's a good one. So let's attack with everything. They can double block the Spark Reaper. Yep, keep passing turn. No need to do anything else. Yes! I gotta say good games, because those were... Oh, I can't even chat with them. Great games, Spears SC. Whew. Okay, on to round 2. Yeah, this hand's good. It's a bit weak to like a 2-drop, but if they don't, then we got some dirty things going on. And the late game is just ours. We need to draw like 1 or 2 more lands. Ooh, no 2-drop. If they don't have a play here, I think they just lose. Pegasus, a good one. Yeah, I think we just wait. We're playing the forest because it lets us play Death Sprout if we hit another swamp. On triangular. Yep. Take 2. Ballroom Enforcer. Okay, so I'm gonna play the Enforcer, and they have 4 cards in hand. I think Davriel's likely to be able to hit something better. Plus, we can have Enforcer like tap down to protect Davriel next turn. Basically, if we can get this guy down on a board that can't attack him, then we're golden. Grateful Apparition. Okay, not worried about that. That's flying. So we take 4 land. MTGO does it. 2, 3. Getting a little suspect, but we got some late game power here. Putting that on top and pass turn. Okay, they didn't kill it. That's good. Ballroom Enforcer I don't care about. Kept down the most damage because they don't have anything to proliferate. Yep. No plays or something that's Oh, Dovin. Dovin actually hurts a little bit, but we can still go Cruelty plus tap, so that's fine. One only has 2 cards in hand. Yeah, Davriel's probably not going to get there, is he? That's fine. Cruelty plus tap is probably good enough. And playing Enforcer Griffin as a blocker doesn't do it. Dovin taxing our mana is a little frustrating. Because I really would have liked to play this, tap, and then we untap with enough mana to like Kaya down their stuff. The War Screecher. That card is fine. So begin combat, we will... What do I want to kill? I think I kill the Trusted Pegasus now. Kind of want to kill that so I don't have to tap it. So maybe I tap down the Cron Triangular, I only take 1 damage. Or I Death Sprout the Trusted Pegasus for all my mana, and then Lawrune Enforcer can just block the Cron Triangular, and that opens Kaya for like next turn and stuff like that. I kind of like doing that. Oh, this has to be black. Getting a swamp. We have so many black spells here. Oh, these attacks I just block here, I think. Sure. He takes some damage. Dovin gets bigger, but Dovin doesn't really do anything. There's our land. So, 1, 2, 3. We can play Davriel to kill the last card in their hand. And then Cruelty, we only take 3 damage next turn. And Dovin's fine. He can keep ticking up. I don't care about Dovin. Okay, see what you got. Giant Growth, just because. Sure. Pretty happy with that. They have no cards, and they can choose to kill Davriel if they want to. We may have to just Ob Nixilis' Cruelty down the Cron Triangular. Yeah, go ahead. I imagine they attack him for 2, and we could even keep him alive, but they're just going to play whatever they draw. So I think most likely I'm going to kill the Lawrune Enforcer and take 4, folding to 4. because Lawrune Enforcer can block the Enforcer Griffin, or tap down the Enforcer Griffin, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we draw a land, we can like Enforcer Griffin plus Dispark or something like that. Ooh, opponent takes 2. That's our main win con. Oh, that's kind of an issue. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are we just dead? That was a pretty good top deck for the opponent. Okay. Things get bigger. Let's see what they attack though. Because it really matters whether or not they attack Devriel. Me. Okay, they're just letting him live. So I can cruelty this and take 4. And then I can Kaya the War Screecher. This is hard. If I cruelty this, I take 4 damage, they're left with these. Then I play Kaya. I probably exile this because it represents a good amount of damage. So I think we agree we're killing this. If they didn't have Dovin to stop the Enforcer Griffin, then I'd probably be killing the Lawrune Enforcer, but at this point we're just like max preventing. They gave me Devriel counters. That's nice. We go yeah, I think I like playing Kaya. Wait. There's no way I can play Spark anyway, so it doesn't matter. And I kind of like killing this, because then we -3, she falls to 4. Yeah, if we kill this, then we can play the Enforcer Griffin without any problems. And it's still 2 damage either way. Either they spend all their mana and pump their team, or they don't. And then just swing with 2 creatures. And I might as well play this Forest. This is only sacrifice creatures. Okay, go ahead. Yep, Devriel doing his work. So if they have any tricks, we can just discard it. That's kind of problematic. But if they don't attack Kaya for 2, then she gets to eat another thing. Yeah, you don't want to attack Devriel. Kaya and then me. No. Kaya and Kaya. That seems correct. No blocks. Dovin goes up to 8. They could start down-ticking on Devriel. Alright, opponent figured out how to proliferate. And no plays. Card's not doing a whole lot right now. I kind of like doing additional cost on Trusted Pegasus. If we play Enforcer Griffin, they just down-tick with Dovin. And 5, 6. And that's not that useful for us. I think I'd rather just get the creatures off the battlefield. Go ahead. And we need them to whiff at some point. The Trusted Pegasus may have been too much. We're taking 2. So like Sorin's Thirst, obviously the board wipe are good. Bulwark Giant, anything that gains life. Sure. That's a 2/4 now, so we take 3. So Enforcer Griffin isn't even lethal. Okay, Sorin's Thirst. Oh, yeah, that's not good. I mean, this is a sorcery, so we had to cast it. Plains does not do it. We're at 1. Alright. Well, we got beat down there. What do I want here? I think my deck's so good against them in general. I'm just going to run it again. Dispark has to have targets, right? Alright, we're going to go... Probably want to go first against this opponent, although they're pretty aggressive. We did die with cards in hand, so yeah, I'll go first. His hand's missing kind of a lot. Like, it doesn't do anything. But mulliganing's also sketchy. We're likely to draw at least 1 black source, but we need a white and blue. I don't think I can keep this. This hand's way better. It's got a time wipe. Kept 7. Okay, let's keep Devriel. Oh, Devriel. Kind of like him on the play. Although, we're already gonna get a bunch of advantage off of time wipe. I kind of like him on the play. Go. Go. Basically, if they don't have a 2-drop here, then we golden. Hey, look at my homie doing good stuff. He's gonna eat 2 cards, and next turn we can, if we draw land, we can play this, but probably we're just gonna mana geode our opponent. We already undid the mulligan, and this card's definitely a reason to be on the play. Sure. Forest. Nice. Play the Vessel. Discard again. So he was 3 mana, Mind Rot, gain 3 life. That's a card I would play. Bloom Hulk. Dies to D-Spark. Yep. Let's go Mana Geode. Let's try into something good. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So we're just gonna D-Spark the Bloom Hulk. And then we're gonna play Bulwark Giant, and then Time Wipe, and then Bulwark Giant. Get out of here. I'm okay with this one. Play you. One is down to 3 cards, and they need to add more to the board in order to beat this Bulwark Giant. But then we have Time Wipe. This is gonna be good. No! Why'd this happen? God. Okay. I'm gonna wait one more turn. I need them to like deploy all their creatures to make 4/4s and whatnot. This card's so dumb and limited. Yep. 4/3. So Giant Growth does kill the Bulwark Giant. Ugh, that's so frustrating. Giant Growth on the Nurturer does not kill it. Let's do that. We're gonna take 6. We're gonna take 10. Oh wait. Giant Growth here does 12 plus 4 is... Ooh. That's not pretty. I think we have to draw Ashiok off the top. Because we can time wipe into Ashiok and that gets rid of it. Oketra. Okay, that's fine. That's all they had. Then I regret my blocks. We're only at 10. Good card. So they can double block and kill this, and I don't want to risk that. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 5 for time wipe. Bounce the giant. Everything dies. Oketra is third from the top. Kaio's good, but Ashiok would be better. Yeah, they chose wisely. Okay, I like them running out creatures because 2, 3, 4, 6. Because that's less creatures for them to cast the turn Oketra comes down. Gain 5 life. Man, opponent's been in the tank. We could time them out, I guess. That's one way to outlast an Oketra. Okay, their turn. They're finally casting stuff. Grateful Apparition. Okay, so Oketra's, I think, the next card. Lawrune Enforcer. Alright, we're doing some stuff. Let's attack. I don't really want to expose Kaya to get hit by a creature. I'm gonna wait. And then we can play Kaya, exile Oketra. I guess she still can get hit by a creature. We can proliferate, that's fine. I think we did it. I think we did it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can do both. So let's go Kaya, 4, 5, 6. And then this can add blue-black to cast Ashiok. So Kaya, wow, we're actually about to beat a God Eternal Oketra. And she exiles the top 4. And this goes beneath the top 3. Nice, nice. Alright, she finally resolves. Kaya, exile you. I know it's like instantaneous for you, but for me, there's like 3 minutes between all these plays. Okay, Oketra's dead. And then she's gonna get exiled, finally. Nope, we're gonna wait again. Alright. Okay. It actually happened in real time. So, blue-black. I'm just gonna use this. Cast Ashiok. And exile your Oketra. Get out of here! It's my card now. Alright, that happened. And we attack with the Bulwark Giant because they don't have any creatures. And then in their combat step, we're going to tap down the Grateful Apparition. Just in case they have any weird, like, proliferate shenanigans. I don't want to deal with that. Great. And that whole sequence only took 4 minutes for one turn. Nahiri. Nahiri can kill the Bulwark Giant, but then she dies. So tap down you. I think they were hoping they could get a proliferate before they lost their Nahiri, but we're not winning on beatdowns. That's for sure. Oh, I guess they kill the Lawrune Enforcer? Because it's tapped? Maybe I should have let them both attack. It's hard to say because this was going to get Lawrune Enforcer eventually anyway. But that is something to consider, I guess. Okay, opponent is wisely swinging at Kaya. Hopefully they miss it and don't kill the Enforcer. They probably will. But given that they played it pre-combat, I think they know what Proliferate does. Yep, that's the downside of playing the Enforcer, is that it is a creature that can die. So I'm going to kill the Apparition, mill them, and attack Nahiri for 3. What do they got? Got a lot of Grateful Apparitions. Oh no, that's the one I just killed. Yeah, their deck looks pretty weak to ours in general. In particular, the board wipe. Yeah, exile more cards. Justin Pegasus, Iron Bully. Yeah, that doesn't matter. I just want to get Nahiri dead. Who knows? Maybe there's a 1-drop. And I do want to play an island, I think. We have some cards that we might want to get back. But opponent's got to do 12 damage to us. Ashiok dead. Aid the Fallen off the top would be so gross. Oh, that's good. Do I even care? I don't think so. I'm gonna wait on this. I'm only taking 1 damage per turn. I want something scarier to kill than just a 1/3. Crunch boy. You got it. Okay. Take 1. They literally can't kill me faster than their deck will run out. Oh man. This is so rude. I'm gonna cast this. Destroy target creature and land. And I'm just gonna kill the flyer and their forest. 3, 4, 5, 6. I know Populous gets bigger, but that's fine. Bond of Insight actually mills them for 4, which is kind of sweet. And then we play Bond of Insight off the land. Get back Casualties of War and Time Wipe. Go ahead. We're about to Time Wipe and then replay Bulwark Giant again. Yep, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I attack for good measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cast this. Bounce you. Recast it. And then we have Casualties of War plus Obnixilus's Cruelty against, yeah. Alright, opponent, you got 4 minutes to win the game. You've been playing real slow. This card's coming in to beat Oketra. What do I cut for that? Maybe 1 of Despark. I didn't see that many permanents to target, and getting 2 in my hand is not the best. Yeah, I'll keep this. Opponent's mulliganing. We have Aid the Fallen, which mostly gets this back for now, but this deck has so much removal. We can cast our Death Sprouts, and we have lands, so pretty happy overall. I'm glad I cited the other one out. This can exile Nahiri, I guess. Tap you. I don't think there's any cards in the format for single black. Yep. Go with another Swamp. Go ahead. Then we tap down the Pegasus. That. Only taking 1. Hopefully they play Bloom Hulk and I can exile it. That would be the perfect sequence for us. Sure, that's even better. I could get greedy and have them target that with spells. But if I draw a 4-drop, yeah, I don't want to get greedy. Okay. We could have gotten greedy, but that's fine. Opponent down to 2 cards in hand. Please don't be a Ketra. Oh man, I could have really gotten him. Because they would have put that on the wolf for sure. Tap this down. Yep. That's a good one. I'll play the Griffin. Go. One has 1 card in hand. And it's not no Ketra. Well, it wasn't. I think we win in this one, boys. Orin's Thirst. We're just gonna tap out. We got good cards to draw. Like a Mana Geode. Pass turn. And now we can go like Mana Geode, Sorin's Thirst, and all that. If they swing out, I feel like I actually just take it. And turn nurture. Sure. Card's so bad in this matchup. So, Mana Geode. Ashiok is good. Gateway Plaza. Pay 1. And then we can still tap and Sorin's Thirst. Good. And we have Aid the Fallen to get back Ashiok even if they do happen to kill her. Alright, turns out Despark would have been good. What did I side out? Or side in instead of Despark? I don't remember. Oh. Dovin is fine. So they stop the damage that the Griffin would do? Sure. Kind of want to just Sorin's Thirst this, but if they have any pump, then we just get got. Either way, we can do both, so I'm just going to tap it down. That way they only get 1 flyer and they can't actually hit for damage. Yeah, this seems better. So now we go for Sorin's Thirst. Cost 1 extra, sure. Okay, and then Ashiok. 2 black. This, play Ashiok. Exile your stuff. Ooh, all action. They land, pass turn. Sure. Yep. Tap you. They can swing with everything at Ashiok. They choose not to. Okay, don't mind it. Let's go. Oh, I should have gone Bond of Insight first. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bond. Get back. Casualties of War and Cruelty. Pretty good 2 cards. Nice turn. And Ashiok's just gonna really seal the deal here. Yeah, you got no Ketra. I think I let them attack now because I really want Ashiok to be alive. And I also want to cast the Cruelty. Ashiok, 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 Ashiok. Sure. So those are the attackers. Block here. Block here. Actually, I think I want to Cruelty the 2/4 flyer. So I just do this. And then this. And Ashiok goes to 1. Sure. So that. Go Plains. Casualties of War. Destroy target creature, land, and planeswalker. You, and you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That goes into your library, but then it gets exiled from this lady. And then I'm just gonna play the Fallen on Ashiok. I'll wait. Back for this. I gotta win on all fronts. We're winning on time, deck, and we're gonna win on life total. What's more beautiful than that? I'm actually going to let them attack and just trade off the Law Rune Enforcer, I think, for the BM. Yeah, let's just double block here and take 2. Oh, ho, 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 you got me, you sly dog. You did it. You killed all my creatures. Oh well. Get them both. Play you. Mill you. Play this. Pass turn. Yeah, if we just protect Ashiok, they die next turn. So we won with time and deck, but their life total was pretty high, so it wasn't the trifecta, unfortunately. See you guys in the finals. Alright, we are here for the finals. We're gonna keep. We're on the draw too. Nice. Nice, nice. The opponent's leading on islands. All of this is good for us. And we got a Enforcer Griffin. Look, we got our win cons in hand. I legitimately think this is 3 of our 4 win conditions aside from Ashiok, so these games are gonna go long. Heretic Visionary. Yeah. Just Spark. I'm gonna let them have Visionary for a turn. Don't really mind that card being around. Go ahead. And getting Spark Reaper in play can help pressure like Planeswalkers and stuff. As long as they don't play Ashiok this turn, I think we're fine. They can't. Oh, nice. I like seeing my opponent mostly white. I think white's one of the worst colors in general, but is also really bad against us. When they're attacking, even better. So if they pass with 3 mana up, I'm not going to play a creature. Oh, that's an issue. Good thing I don't have any counter spells, but Teferi is not going to be pleasant to fight through. So I play Spark Reaper, they just bounce it. Okay, alright. Finally getting a taste of our own medicine here. We can probably beat Teferi. Spark Harvest is one way. We need to hit lands though. Okay, they're upticking. And just playing a Thunder Drake. Nice. So if we draw a land, we can actually hit Teferi for 2 here. Because we can go Dispark on the Thunder Drake and then Triumph. Bear Giant. You know, I kind of want to just sacrifice this to kill Teferi because it represents a lot of card advantage. And then we can just Dispark the Thunder Drake. Yeah, that seems okay to me. So we're going to kill this. Because we have another one in hand. Do we Spark Harvest this? Yeah, it just represents so many cards. Kill you. Sacrifice the Reaper. And now we have Dispark to deal with any big things they play. Lyanna's Triumph can eat the Heretic Visionary. I don't know. Maybe it would have been better just to leave him in play, but no. Because they could just keep downticking and drawing cards. So the sooner we do it, the better. Okay, so any swamp or forest lets us Death Sprout. I don't want to play any Crush Descent, so I won't Triumph unless I need to. And them not looting is not a great sign. But we're only taking 1 a turn. And once we get more mana, then we can Triumph. I don't know. This just seems like the type of deck that would play Crush Descent. So now that they're looting, I think... Did they play a land? They did not. I think I'm just going to do this now before they have a chance to sacrifice it. Or play a land and then counter our stuff. Okay, good. They did get 1 more loot out of this, but then we also didn't get hit by Crush Descent if they have it, so I think a net positive. Theater Strix, not scared of that. Alright, let's hit a land here. Feed the Fallen. Don't really care about getting back Spark Reaper yet, but this has been many turns without drawing a land. What turn is this? Turn 7, so we've missed, because I think we kept a 3-lander. Sure. Yeah, I think we can win this Dirtle matchup here. We'll take 2. I will Death Sprout the Strix for a couple reasons. Number 1, it is threatening us. Number 2, we want to get lands in play. That's brutal. Go. This is kind of unreal how long it's been without drawing a land. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong and I only kept a 2-lander, but I swear I kept a 3-lander and I've missed now 7 draw steps of lands. The rough part about like when this happens is then I'm just going to keep drawing lands in the next turn, so I'm going to start flooding when my opponent's, recovering from having too many lands. But it's only 2 a turn, and Screw usually beats Flood. That being said, I believe my opponent has 4 spells in hand, so... Alright, let's move to discard, I suppose. Discard Tidebearer Giant. Time Twist the Light Shield. Sure. I mean, if this is how we lose, that's fine. I have made no meaningful decisions here. It's a 4-4 now. Or it's a 3-4, yeah. Oh, they put the counter here? Well played. We just tap out for something that I can exile with Dispark. Oh, we're just gonna lose to super anemic beats. Our deck's full of such good removal too, that's the hard part. We're taking 7, we're actually dead next turn. Yep. Alright, we need a swamp or forest. Okay. I'm gonna move to second main. They've shown some time twists and stuff. I will play around Crush Descent though. And oh no. Ah! Oh, thank goodness they had to stop on my end step. Oh, that was bad. I thought I added the stop, because they're just going to attack. That was bad. I'm going to get crushed dissented now. I thought I had to stop on my end step, because I almost always do, but this is just not good. Oh, okay. Well, that worked out. We're going to grab... I have double black. Yeah, I'm going to grab the island, that way I can play Time Wipe. And we can already cast Kaya, so that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to keep the stop on my end step. I think that's useful. Even Eternal. Alright, we needed to land. Bulwark Giant should keep us alive for a little while. Holy cow. Okay. We take 3, we fall to 4. Bulwark Giant puts us up to 9, and then we take 7, fall to 2 if they kill it. I never thought I would be dying to a Teo's Light Shield, but here we are. So we need another land this turn, I believe. Death Sprout's also not good enough. Yeah, because Death Sprout kills this, but then we take 4. The Griffin blocks. That was an unreal amount of not drawing lands. Alright. I guess I'll just see if they attack with everything. Maybe they show me more cards. Okay, yeah. We're just gonna die here. Unfortunate start, but we're gonna hit lands this game. Their deck looks not particularly great, so just run it back. I still think I like going second, just because the way our deck works. Having more cards is usually better. That being said, resolving Tidebearer Giant first would have been nice, but like, if we had gone first last game, we would be in even more trouble. So it's fine. We got lands this time, so we're gonna at least be playing Magic. Whether or not we get blown out is a separate question. But single green source away from Casualties of War. We're a land away from Enforcer Griffin, and all of our good removal is now castable because Death Sprout. This gives us green. Okay, that's pretty good. Go. So this is gonna be a turn 4 Enforcer Griffin, and a turn 5 Tidebearer Giant, hopefully. Yeah, I don't mind that. Alright, this is the matchup we wanted, and we're getting the lands that we wanted. Ooh, Spark Harvest 2. I'm going to play Island. It doesn't matter too much, but I don't know. This gives us outs to play Time Wipe, I guess. Plane. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I gotta keep planes here. We just have 2 amazing 6-drops that we want to cast on time. And planes make sure we have enough mana to cast Time Wipe, even if they have like topple a statue for MTGO. Kazmina. Okay. That makes Casualties of War incredibly expensive, because I think this card's actually broken. Because for some reason, it costs twice as much to target her and a creature than it would just to target a single one of them. Wizard. Alright, let's go Plains, Enforcer Griffin. Now, what really gets us is the bounce spell. Like, return a creature to its owner's hand, amass 1. That would be super brutal. But if they don't have that, and this can kill Kazmina, then Casualties of War can do some work. Even Eternal. Yeah, that's cool. Okay with this. Huh. They played Wall of Runes, and I don't think they're going to activate Kazmina. What did they scry? 1 card on top. They're not activating her. I don't know what's up with that. But I think we're just going to Cruelty down the Aven Eternal. That's going to cost 5. And then we can attack Kazmina. That was a weird no attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to take 4, 5, 6, 7. That's kind of a lot, but them not having an extra 2/2 is kind of nice. And now our spells can actually target them. So also a good sequence for us. And next turn we can probably just Casualties of War down the plains and the makeshift battalion. And then all the removal for Enforcer Griffin's kind of gone. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely killing this plains. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all the 9. 9's a pretty safe life total, I think. There's a swamp. So let's go swamp, green, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Casualties of War. Creature and land. Kill the 4/3 and the plains. Last turn. And, you know, without white man, it's going to be hard to kill Enforcer Griffin. Plus our opponent has 2 0/3s. What? You can't just top deck another plains? That's not fair. Okay, well, we're pretty safe against the mono light shield deck so far. Ooh, Kaya. I'm just gonna start off with Tidebearer Giant. It blocks real nicely. I'm gonna save Kaya for like scarier things. Still just keeping back all my blockers. Like if they go all in on a token or something and make it huge, then we play Kaya. But right now they're gonna be hard pressed to actually attack through these big boys. And we gotta be wary of Time Twist. So I don't want to like run out removal. Like I don't want to use Kaya on something if they can just Time Twist like the Light Shield or whatever. Sweet. Another swamp. Unfortunately, we don't have really good attacks, but that's okay. I can't really run into Time Twist right now. That seems suspect. Okay. Alright, I'm fine with the waiting game. Forest. Still go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So totally lost into a bounce spell. What if I do play Kaya and just target the zombie army? They can't actually Teferi's Time Twist that. 5, 6. And this plays around Crush Descent. And it uses my mana efficiently. Okay. I think I'm gonna go for it. Or I'm gonna tap like this. Cast Kaya. Playing around Crush Descent. Mostly just to make sure I don't lose to like totally lost plus other thing plus other thing. Okay. And we're gonna kill the zombie. And that way they can't Teferi's Time Twist it. Because if we target like a light shield, they just blink it. Then it comes back stronger and that's scary. This way we're like really safe. Our opponent only has 3 power on board. And we kind of want them to kill Kaya. Okay. Triumph is actually not that good here. How do we get Kaya to die? What do they have in hand here? I think I just passed turn. Nothing is scary. Their 2/2 doesn't matter. And the late game favors me tenfold. I kind of want to save Triumph for like post board wipe. Oh, that's good. I think now I can probably start attacking with the Griffin. They don't even have Divine Arrow? Okay. I'm at 8 life. That seems fine with Desperate in hand. The opponent can go like, sure. I was gonna say they can go like Teferi, bounce the Giant or something. And I kind of want to use Desperate here. And just kill the Wizard token. That way they don't get Time Twisted. Let me grab another Plains. Okay. Forest, go. They have 5 cards in hand. What could possibly be going on right now? Yep. Okay. Light Shield gets bigger. Even Eternal. Dispark is looking not the best here. A lot of creatures. And Triumph doesn't do anything. Oh. Oh! That does something. So I actually lose one of my creatures by doing this, but we just get it back with Aid the Fallen. 5. Actually, I don't need this green. It's Time Wipe. So they can Time Twist a creature, and it won't die. Depending on what they get, I'm probably just going to grab the Tidebearer Giant. Time Twist on Aven a turn. Yeah, that's pretty good. Given that, I kind of want just Enforcer Griffin. It blocks really nicely. 5. Cast you. Go ahead. So they get Aven Eternal in a 1/1. And the Aven Eternal is 3 power. And they're down 1 Time Twist, which is good. Now we can do some combination of these to actually kill creatures. Really glad I held on to Triumph, because killing a Wall of Ruin is not really our best interest. Spellkeeper weird. Getting back Contentious Plan or Time Twist. Okay, so let's Kaya down. I guess I'll hit the Spellkeeper weird because Time Twist is not as bad there. Okay, I don't think they have it, so I'm just gonna do this now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. And Aid the Fallen getting back Tidebearer Giant is a play we can make. I don't think it's super necessary. Let's attack for 3. I want them to kill Kaya with the zombie. I know they probably won't. That plating, so they get a 2/2. Sure. Leona's Triumph can still eat that. I just want to see what they attack. Okay, let's do this now. Finally, a target for Dispark. Yep. Ooh, let's hit for 3 here. So we have Dispark and Triumph that can kill this. Also, just Aid the Fallen. Getting back the Giant seems solid. 3, 4, 5, 6. Giant. Hey, we win. Okay, game 3. We got this. They have a bunch of random flyers, but that doesn't really matter. Ooh, this is real hard. So I don't know if Ashiok is super necessary in this matchup. And Bond of Insight's kind of like a mulligan, but we have our other colors and Liliana's Triumph. So I think I do keep. It's not perfect, but okay, now it's better. Because now we can go turn 2 Triumph their play. And then if we draw a Swamp or Island, we can play Ashiok. Yeah, that's going down. Hopefully they play a target for Dispark earlier rather than later. Ooh, Swamp is an amazing draw. I'm going to do this now before they have any things. Go. Yeah, we'll draw a Swamp eventually. Our deck is almost all Swamps. Come on. This turn would be so busted. Okay. Kaya's good. Like, our hand is solid. We just need to hit lands. Again, we kept a 3-lander. It's the perfect sequence. Get out of here. I didn't see many other targets for this card, so we're just going to kill it. And again, Swamp or Island. really does it. Womp. Do 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 do. Ashiok starts the beats. And we have Obnixilis or Soren's Thirst as well. So we lost one even Eternal. Oh, interesting. The mirror match. What do I have exiled? To Spark, Force Plains Island, Contentious Plan. This is gonna be a battle for sure. I don't know who actually wins this. Mana Geode makes me feel a little bit more confident, although Firemind Vessel. 2, 3, 4, 5. So one land on top. I think I'm actually gonna bottom that. I have all the mana I need. No, I can't cast Time Wipe. That's fine though. I'd rather just draw an untapped land, I think. Exile their stuff. Ooh, Lazotep Plating being gone is good. We still have Soren's Thirst up. Bonds of Insight hits both of us. So if we're just both gonna keep Ashiocking each other, I think I'm gonna win this. Oh, they hit Casualties of War and Spark Harvest. Those might be my only two answers here. Thunder Drake. Okay. Plains is good. Kill this. And I'm gonna, in my own end step, Aeo's Light Shield and no escape. So they do have no escape. In my own end step, I'm going to Cruelty down their Thunder Drake. That way, 2, 3. That way they can't get it back with Time Twist in case they have it. This is one of the dumbest matchups I've ever played. Bulwark Giant. Other cards. And they did not exile our return creature from graveyard card. 3, 4, 5, 6. Play Bulwark Giant. Game 5. And that threatens their Ashiok, so they do need to find a way to deal with it. Hey, and they didn't have anything end of turn. Okay. Mill 4. We still have the card that gets back Ashiok in the top 10 cards. Kazmina. That only makes one blocker. We have Soren's Thirst. Also, I guess just Ashiok plus Bond of Insight wins, right? This is only creature or planeswalker. So this, each player mills 4, and this mills them for 4. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. I just want to make sure this works. If they have negate, they have negate. But Bond of Insight this turn puts them down to 0 cards in library. Ooh. Okay, now I can do this. And then we get back Ashiok. They have no cards in hand. Aid the fall and get you back. We win! Oh, playing Ashiok mirror matches since whenever. that was a serious grind, but that deck was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Ashiok, I take back everything I said about you. You're one of the most busted cards in the set. See you guys next time.